hold on.
Oh my God.
Oh, we forgot to remove that as we were practicing.
We were practicing.
So, there we are.
First off, starts with an assault.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome into the show. We were going over everything, and obviously, as you saw, one of the things we're going to talk about, we forgot to remove. So,
okay. Hi.
Hi. How is everybody doing this evening, and how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine.
You have not been here for a couple weeks, so I am glad that you are back.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
That's one of us.
And I can guarantee you that everyone else is glad that you are back also.
Okay.
So all right. So hopefully everybody's having a wonderful evening. A lot of people are getting back from the Helen trip. So Helen, Georgia. Everyone had a great time.
Helen, yeah.
There was some lives and some videos posted, and so been watching those. Looks like you guys have been having a fantastic time. So hopefully everybody got back home safe. Let's see who's in the chat.
Let's see. We got Bamanola.
Bamanola is in the house.
Good
Welcome
evening.
in, guys. Glad that you are here tonight with us.
We have Mr. Z.
We have Z-Man. The Z Show is in the house. Welcome in, Z.
Yo, yo, yo.
Eddie. Yo, yo, yo. Eddie is in the house. Welcome in, Eddie. Glad that hopefully you and Alice are having a fine evening.
Antoinette at Fun.
Antoinette, welcome in. Glad that you are here, my friend. Welcome in. Hopefully
okay, there's lots of chat.
Who do we have there? We have a Facebook user. Hello, happy Tuesday. Don't know who you are. If you want to put your name in there, but welcome in. Glad that you are here this evening. And we got Jeremy from J&S Adventures. Welcome in, Jeremy.
Kathy
Mills, welcome in, Kathy. Glad that you are here this evening.
Oh, cruising is fun.
And we got Cheryl, Jeremy's wife,
there, y'all good?
in the house. Welcome in, Cheryl. Glad you are here. And we got Aaron and Tracy, Cruise Nuts. Welcome in, guys. Glad you are here this evening.
Let's see, lots of chatting going on, and welcoming and saying hi. Embarkation Nation.
Welcome in, Andrew or Jennifer. It might be Jennifer because I think Andrew's working, but welcome in. Glad that you are here this evening.
Eddie.
Practicing what?
Well, our craft.
Well,
Eddie. Our craft.
Eddie, we're not perfectionists. I mean, maybe we are perfect. We're not perfect at this like you are, Mr. Eddie. And so, yes, we do kind of practice before we go in this thing. So,
and I got off work like 7 minutes before this thing started, so we were flying through this thing.
And welcome in Adventure Time with Jim and Crystal. Welcome in. Glad you guys are here this evening.
We're scrolling. Oh, there is Alice. Alice, you're going to have to get a damn it,
welcome
doll.
in the house. Yeah, you're going to have to. Help. You are going to have to keep Eddie in line. So, hey, Bill, welcome in.
Hi,
Glad you are here, my friend. Great live today.
And did we say hi to Embarkation
We
Nation?
did. Oh, it's Andrew driving and listening.
Hey,
welcome in, Andrew.
I heard something, and you had mentioned it a little bit before this started, about royal overselling. How does that happen?
Yeah, Royal Caribbean, and I'm sure some of you know the story already because it's out there for a few days, but Royal Caribbean oversold the Wonder of the Seas. And I'm still trying to figure out how they did that. According to the news report, it's because of inventory error. But I'm just really curious because when you go in and book, you book a cabin and then they remove that cabin out of inventory. So how you can double book, it's beyond me. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's the first time that's ever happened on a cruise ship.
Blame the computer.
Well, I understand airlines, they oversell on purpose because people are going to cancel. And if you do get bumped from an airline, you have another flight in a couple hours, most of the time, 2 to 3 hours. The cruise line, when you have your vacation time, there's not a cruise in 2 or 3 hours, and you have your vacation time and everything. So yeah, I don't know how that happens.
Well, I mean, it's like, maybe it's like 101 party planning. If you are, expecting 75, buy guacamole for 30, because you're going to get a lot of cancellations. And brown guacamole.
Yeah, Kathy, you could be right. It could be the guaranteed cabins. But it's just kind of crazy because they know how many cabins on a cruise ship and they know how many people buy. So, and not very many people cancel a cruise. I mean, there's very little, there's some emergencies and sometimes you can't, but
yeah.
So.
Oh, and
hey Z, thank you very much. Remind everybody to hit that thumbs up button, as Betty J talks about. So, but thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
We
have our notes.
Moving right along. Let's see. Oh, the note says, mention the booze cruise.
Oh, yes. So the booze cruise. We have a cruise, as people know, that's coming up in October 29th through November 5th on the Carnival Glory out of New Orleans. Well, go over to the Facebook page. Right now, we have some designs that have been posted in the Facebook page to choose what design we want as the official Booze Cruise t-shirt. So make sure you go into the Facebook page and only vote for one, but vote for the one that you like the best out of the designs that were there. Those are the ones that were turned in. And then we will announce the winner this coming Sunday at the Zoom call, which is at 1 p.m. East Coast time. And the link for the Zoom call is in the Facebook page. So make sure you go over there, check it all out. We have a lot of fun over on that Facebook page. So make sure you check it out. Join it. Come and join the fun.
Okay. So let's check back in with chat here. So let's see. What Eddie?
Eddie says those
ocean to ocean travel.
those dolls are collectible. So you are the only one.
So you're safe.
Actually,
I think we're going to be on a cruise ship soon with you.
Actually, Cindy could pass on to Alice on where you can get one of those dolls.
They're affordable, Alice. Super affordable. Get a dozen. Okay, Traveler Bust, hello.
Welcome in, guys. Glad that you are here. Glad you guys are here.
Eddie up you again. I'm watching you, Eddie.
You go see me.
Oh, okay.
Cruise Nuts saying that to Eddie.
Oh, Cruise Nuts are saying that to Eddie. Okay. Yep. I just saw Eddie, and I'm like,
and then we got that one. Skip out. There we go. Cajun Country Travels. Hey. Welcome in, guys. Glad that you are here tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful evening today.
Okay, let's see. And Eddie posted the Facebook page for the booze cruise.
Thank you, Eddie, for doing that. Thank you very much, sir.
Ooh, Cajun
I
Country
love the map shirt design.
Oh, so there's
awesome. So did you go on and vote for that one then? It's there's a lot of good designs. Everyone that did a design, absolutely fantastic. So they're all really, really good.
My good tunes.
Hey, Dad and
Anita,
welcome in.
Hi,
guys.
All right, let's see. Just lots of
right there.
See me traveling.
We've got Kurt and Marcia in the house.
Hi, See Me Traveling.
Coming back from Helen, Georgia. Caught you guys is live at the very end because of the time change. Got to get readjusted, so woke up late and just caught the very end, but I did catch a replay and very good.
Shannon Travel is saying hello.
Hey Shannon, welcome in. Glad that you are here. Shannon is also going on the booze cruise, so that would be great. And together we travel.
Hello,
welcome
everyone.
in, guys. Glad that you are here this evening.
All right, I think I'm gonna lots of chatting around. Hello, everyone. Lots of... Cruise Nuts is
just messing with you, Eddie.
I think we should all, just mess with Eddie.
Everybody likes to mess with Eddie.
Okay. We haven't heard from this couple in a while, but they did send us a couple of things just to let us, make sure we're focusing on the important things of life.
Yep.
Oh, I have the thing.
You have the thing.
Here, we're fighting over the mouse.
Oh,
I probably need to kill the comments so the other thing shows.
There we go. All right. So we have heard from
our friends,
Common Sense couple. Our friends, the Common Sense couple.
Met them on the cruise. They're great people.
They are great people, and they sent a couple pictures and told they want to just make sure that we were on the straight and narrow, testing us to see what we thought.
We spot
so
issue.
To see if we could spot any issue in these couple of pictures. So here is the first one. So
at first I wasn't.
So
But
can what uh yes, now he had to lift the hand truck into the cart.
Yeah, those tires need to stay pristine wherever he's going with that hand truck, that heavy duty hand truck. He needs those tires to stay pristine.
Yes.
So we spotted that pretty quick. The next one was a little harder.
So here was the second one that they sent us. What do you think?
Now let's just get into this. Lost set of house keys. And there's a picture of the house keys. Black automatic car door opener, front and back house keys, and a silver safe key. If found, please return to. They provide the address and a little note at the bottom. I'm usually home after 5. Thank you.
Just in case you didn't know. So what's wrong with that picture? They give a lot of good information there.
Well, I mean, this actually restored my faith in humanity. This person trusts their community so much that they're just asking for help and trusting they're going to get it.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing, and hopefully they got their keys back.
I hope so too.
All safe and sound.
The common sense couple was a little concerned, so they sent out
was awesome, and I saw some more people.
Alice says maybe they were flat. There's lots of reasons.
Maybe they were. Maybe they sold them flat, so they had to, put him. He had to put them in there to push it. So yeah,
I see lots of reasons that
reason.
Can happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've got Josh is in the house. Josh and Shasta, welcome in, guys. Glad you guys are here. Hopefully you are doing well. Are you home, Josh, or are you out in the field somewhere? And let's see. Josh says that's special.
Isn't it special? I thought it was special. There's a vote for a T-shirt.
Jeremy likes the F.
The F.
Awesome. I don't remember which one's the F. I got to go back in and look again. I'm not voting because I know everyone that turned them in, and I didn't post who turned them in because I wanted it to be a really good,
should I not
non-biased. You should vote. I didn't tell you who did them. So yeah. But everyone, make sure you go on and vote for those designs. They're really good. Let's see what else we've got here.
Just lots of.
Everyone's talking to everyone. That is awesome.
Is there yodeling going on in
yodeling?
There's yodeling going on in there.
Oh, Z said, yo, 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 yo.
Oh,
Eddie
okay.
is not in the house. Eddie's not in the house. Well, we're
doghouse. All right.
And Alyssa's Adventures in Cruising. Hey, I met her, I believe it was today in Bill Armstrong's live. So welcome in.
Thanks for dropping in.
Glad you are here and just popping in to say hello. Have a good night, everybody. Well, I'm glad that you, hopefully you're still here, but hopefully you guys are doing well. And Z, 60 days sober. Congratulations, buddy. That is awesome. So proud of you. And Josh says, we are home, heading out again next week.
AL and NJ. I'm going Alabama and New Jersey with that.
They just, you guys just got off the cruise, did you not, Josh? And we got
Ashley
right there.
says hi.
Ashley, welcome in. Glad that you are here tonight.
And proud of you, Z. And there's a thing that says, shirt F has the wrong date on it.
Okay.
That's why we need lots of eyes on things.
Yeah. So we'll, if that's the winner, we'll make sure that the date is correct before we send it off to get
Danny D's yo.
Hey, welcome in, Danny. Glad that you are here tonight.
And she heard yodeling.
Did I?
Right there with you. Lots of yodeling in the chat.
Lots of yodeling in the chat tonight.
Okay, we are stumped.
All right.
We are absolutely stumped.
We are.
This guy. He's not telling us his name.
Brain.
Yeah.
We got a brain.
We feel proud of ourselves. Well, he does.
Well, yeah. We won a trivia with SCT Adventures, and we won the brain.
Yeah.
But we have not named the brain. So
we need
have
brain
no idea.
help.
So we need some help. So we are putting it out there.
You've got ideas for this magnificent, and we think it's a guy. It could be a girl. It's sparkly and shiny.
It's just a brain.
And Damatel is slightly attracted. Could be a male. I don't know.
So what should we name our brain? We are asking for the public's help with this very serious conversation of what to name the brain. And
we can name him Nameless and write songs to him.
The Nameless the brain.
Okay.
But we were asked by Barry and a couple other people, have you named your brain yet? Nope. But now, hopefully by the end of the day, we will have the name of our brain.
We got another Facebook user.
But that was from DFW. So I have an idea that may be our friend Jake, that may be working right now.
At DFW
he
Airport?
Is a firefighter. Works at DFW Airport, one of the many fire stations that they have out there. So I believe that's Jake. So welcome in, Jake, if that is you. And if it's not, let us know who you are.
Alice is calling us out. Now you have a brain. You should be able to use it.
Now
we have a brain.
This is true, Alice. Now that we do have a brain, we should be able to choose a name. But we are having just a little bit of an issue with that. So it is,
Okay. Let's see. And Danny says,
I won one this week.
You got a brain too.
Did, Danny.
Okay.
That's right. You won one on Friday.
Danny,
I remember that.
What did you name your brain?
Yeah. Have you named yours yet?
All right. Okay. Moving right along. This next one, I'm super excited to talk about. You're handing me Damatel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we better.
All right. So let's.
Ocean. Wait. Hold on. We can't leave the topic yet.
Oh, Jeremy, Ocean Brain. Wow, that's is a good one. That is a really good one.
And Cajun Country
says, for my costume.
We must have missed something up there.
Here we go. Need help with some face painting during the cruise. All right. Well ladies, there's lots of ladies that are going to be on that cruise, so they can probably help you out with that. I don't think you want to have a guy help you with your paint on your face.
Or maybe you do.
Or maybe you do. I don't know.
Okay.
And Danny says, did not get it yet.
Well, if it doesn't introduce yourself when you unwrap him, it's going to be it's a one-sided conversation. It has been with our guy the whole time we've had it.
I'm going to be wearing my kilt. Awesome. Are you Irish or Scottish? That is very, very cool.
And it is a real
very
kilt,
cool.
like a kilt, like the. No, because that was stupid. I'm not gonna go there.
Kilt.
A kilt. You know the kilts. You've
watched that guy. What do you mean a real kilt?
Well, they don't have. I mean, they lay on the ground and they wrap themselves in this huge piece of stuff and they tie it on themselves. Like the kilts here have zippers and buttons, but the real kilts over there are just pieces of material that they wrap themselves into.
Oh, well.
So.
Okay, we're going. So Facebook user says Darwin.
Hi,
Darwin, are you at DFW? Let us know if that was you. But welcome in, Darwin.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, now we're focusing. We're getting back on track. Okay, we found something amazing, and we want to share it with you.
So a lot of people take the regular cruise lines to go up to Alaska to do the Alaska cruise. We came across another way to experience Alaska and not possibly paying as much. And there's some other things that you can do. This is very interesting. So we're going to play a little clip and then we're going to share some information with you. So let me go right up here, share my screen.
You'll enjoy dramatically different landscapes and communities as you travel on the Alaska Marine Highway. The route encompasses 3,500 miles of coastline, dotted with deep blue fjords, calving glaciers, and snow-capped mountains. A place so special, the entire route has been recognized as a National Scenic Byway, an All-American road. The Marine Highway has 3 main routes: southeast, south central, and southwest, connecting 33 different ports many in communities that are accessible only by air or sea. For those who want to begin their trip in the lower 48, the route starts a few hours north of Seattle in Bellingham, Washington. This is the southernmost terminus of the Marine Highway. From there, you'll be able to explore Alaska's southeast region, commonly known as the Inside Passage. This area boasts a rich cultural history with many charming coastal towns and villages. You'll travel alongside dramatic fjords, pristine islands, and forests of tall hemlock and spruce. From the world-famous totem poles in Ketchikan to the mountain peaks surrounding Alaska's state capital city of Juneau, the Inside Passage offers a wide variety of interesting things to see and do. At the northern end of the route, travelers can link to the Alaska Highway via Haines or Skagway. The ferry also makes a cross-Gulf connection to the South Central route every 2 weeks during the summer months. The South Central route takes you through breathtaking coastal waterways in Prince William Sound, where seabirds, glaciers, and marine life await you at every turn. In Valdez and Whittier, travelers can connect to the state's interior road system, which leads you to communities like Fairbanks and Alaska's largest city, Anchorage. The Southwest route provides year-round ferry service to the island of Kodiak. In the summer, vessels also travel the Aleutian Chain as far as the historic port of Dutch Harbor. Southwest Alaska features world-class fishing, remarkable culture, and rugged beauty. It's an ideal destination for the adventurer. No matter which marine highway route you take, make sure to allow a few extra days to stop and explore the many unique ports of call along the way.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so that's really cool. Some things that people don't realize about the Alaskan ferry is you can bring a tent and pitch your tent on the deck of the ferry. You can bring a cooler.
You can. You can bring a cooler and bring your own food instead of getting food on the ferry. But they do have some cabins and stuff. So we're going to quick share this with you. So it is called the Alaska Marine Highway Ferry System.
It's run by the DOT
of Alaska. It is, yep. And so you do have a few options if you choose this route. It's really interesting. So the cabins are bunk beds. So they have cabins with or without windows. Some are two-person bunk beds like these ones here. And then you have 4 bunk beds. And you can also, if there's only 2 of you or 3 of you, you could get a 4-person cabin. And then, as you can see, they can fold out into a couch. So it gives you a little bit more seating room and stuff like this. So we really thought this was very, very interesting of another way to see a cruise. So you can get the cabin, or you don't have to get the cabin if you don't want to, because they do allow you to bring a tent and pitch it on the deck. You can bring a hammock. You can also, they have chairs that fold down inside, and then also outside they have lounges that you can sleep on those instead of getting a cabin, which was very, very interesting. You can lay on these benches. They have lots of seating on the inside also, so you don't have to get a cabin if you don't want to, and you can save some money that way. The food is all a la carte, which means food is not included in the cruise. You do everything that you pay as you go, basically, on the cruise line. That's why they allow you to bring a cooler and your own food if you desire. They also have microwaves in the galley area, so you can
water, tea, lots of things, so you can prepare your own food that you brought.
Absolutely. So it's very interesting. And this is what the dining areas, each, there's more than one ferry, and each ferry is a little bit different in what the dining situation is and the seatings and chairs and everything. But they all have dining areas that you can eat at. These are the costs. So a cabin, uh, cabins are 49 per. And it's interesting. Again, you can't do with the cruise line. You can bring bikes, or you can bring cars,
or kayaks,
or kayaks if you want. So this, the cost of these show, with bikes, the bikes, 1681. That's for actually that was that's the to bring the bikes on, the additional cost for them to allow you. So that was for two. That was two. Yeah, that was for two people with each bringing their bikes, and then you have the automobile down there, which the automobile is $1,126 for an automobile. With the 4 guests, so the total comes to $25.81, and with the 4 guests, it comes to $35.92. If for a 4 cabin, 4 person
this
cabin.
Is taken off in Bellingham and going where?
You have different destinations. You can go to Juneau. You can go to Anchorage. You can go to Ketchikan, and you can just take it just to that one destination. They don't stop at different ports. You get off at each one like you do on a cruise ship. You pay to where you want to go, and then you get off, and then you catch the one coming back. And normally it's like 3 days or something like that to come back. So it's very interesting. And then if you don't want a cabin and you're going to camp, then it's just the $466 per person to get on the ship.
So I watched a ton of videos on this, and those that are coming to camp, bringing their or sleeping on the benches or something, or not getting a cabin and bringing their own food. It's kind of a granola lover, tree hugger type vacation. They're really going camping on the ferry, and the YouTube channels that I watched that documented their trip had a blast. It was just fun, inexpensive, and beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Because what they said, these are smaller boats. So when they say like Carnival does the inside passage or Princess does the inside passage, they say the ferry does the inside passage. Because even though you pay to a destination, it's stopping along the way and going up into areas that the
cruise lines cannot go. Even the cruise line smaller ships that may go up to Alaska cannot go where some of these boats go, some of these ferries go. So it is, if you want to go up to Alaska and you don't want to do the whole cruise thing, this is an option for you, and you can camp right on the cruise, right on the ship. You don't have to get one of those cabins if you don't want to. Very interesting.
Yeah, so I thought it was fun, and when I was up there, I was up in Bellingham. I was up there last week. That's why I wasn't here. And saw that. I'm like, Bruce, guess what?
So it's very interesting. So that's something that you may want to check out. It's called the Alaska Ferry Marine Highway System, and you can go to their website, and you can get all the figures and dates and everything else. So
okay. Well, Tony G. Hey, Tony, how are you?
Hey, Tony, welcome in. Glad that you are here, sir.
And Cajun Country said it is
Scottish,
and it's a real kilt.
Awesome.
Look it up on Bonnie Prince Charlie Kit.
Kilt.
Yep. For ideas of what it looks like. Cool, I will.
Very cool. Awesome.
Okay, let's see. Lots of just checking in with the chat real quick, making sure. Hi, Will G.
Hey, Will. Welcome in. Glad that you are here, sir.
Okay.
Do that. Yes, Jeremy, there's a bear. And my friend, when we go to Alaska in 2025, we are going to do a bear excursion. You and I, along with Andrew from Embarkation Nation. It's going to be a blast. And speaking of that, anyone wants a fantastic group cruise, Helping Hands group cruise, we got a group cruise going in June 15th of 2025 on the Norwegian Encore up to the beautiful state of Alaska. So come and join us. Contact me at bruce@oceanoceantravel.com, and I can get you all the information. So you got to come and join us. It's going to be a blast. And you have time to pay it off. So
Eddie says, Batman brain.
Batman brain.
I like
hey,
it.
that one might work too. So Tony JC, isn't that
more expensive than
Carnival? No, because you don't have to get a cabin. It
can be.
It can be, like if you're going to bring your car or bring bicycles and stuff. Yes, it can be. But if you're just going to get on the ferry and then sleep in their lounging chairs and stuff, which you can, and you bring your own food if you want, then it wouldn't be. You do have to keep an account once you get up there. You'll have to get a hotel and everything. So
yeah,
it could
when
end up.
Priced it out,
yeah,
we were
when
like,
we priced it out, yeah.
Because I was like, we're doing
when you want to do the comforts
and then
of
we
it.
priced it out, and I said, I'd rather do like a really comfy cruise.
When we priced everything out on the way that we would want to go, it's definitely cheaper to do a regular cruise. And so that's when we decided, well, not so sure about it.
Yeah, but I mean, if we wanted the granola experience, I think maybe 25-year-old Bruce and Cindy might have
done it. Yeah, but 60-year-old, well,
I need my comfy cabin. So yeah, if we thought that, okay.
Right there. Hey, F.R. Humphrey, met him in Bill's Live. Also, he's never been on a cruise, but he wants to go on one.
Oh, you gotta go.
And he's going to be contacting me to get it booked. So.
And Randacina said, super interesting way to see, right? Isn't it?
It is, Randacina. Yeah, welcome in. Glad you are here. It is it's a different way to see Alaska. Very interesting. Like I said, these ferry boats, go to places that the cruise lines cannot go, and stops at more stops.
And I think it's a real intimate way to see, to get into the waters that you wouldn't go to, or the ports, because this is a ferry. So it goes to the big ports, but it also goes to the small ports. And some of the YouTube blogs, they were showing what they could do when they get off on these ports that aren't frequently traveled.
It does. It stops at, like, for instance, if any of you ever watched The Deadliest Catch, it goes to Dutch Harbor. Cruise lines don't go up to Dutch Harbor, but this one does. That's one of the stops that it does. So
yeah, so
very, very cool.
Saltwater Born, hiya.
Hey, welcome in, Saltwater Born. Glad that you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening tonight.
Okay, we're moving right along in our thing. So we are now to what? Are we already there? Okay, we are moving right along.
All right. Well,
time to play some
it
games.
is time for some trivia. So everyone put on your brain and get ready for some trivia. So this is cruise ship trivia. So it's not multiple choice like we've done in the past. You're just going to type your answer into the chat. And Cindy's going to write down the top 3 of each one.
I am?
Yep. So we know who wins this trivia.
We're going to have a trivia winner?
We're going to have a trivia winner. So here we go with number 1. Oh, thank you, Danny, for putting the slashes in. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right, here we go with number 1. According to I'm sorry, our camera's kind of in the way a little bit. Sorry about that. According to pre-pandemic data from the cruise industry, approximately how many cruise passengers sailed on cruise ships worldwide in 2019?
Oh, wow, that would be hard.
So how many cruise passengers sailed in 2019? Which
so the ships were like really sparsely done that year, right?
No, that was 2020. 2019, we were good to go.
Ah. Oh, Danny said she's a mini Meg.
Mini Meg. Mini Meg.
Now, Tony awesome. G says 1 million.
All right.
Danny D says 1 million.
All right. So.
Warmstrong says
20 million. Wow.
There's some. Eddie is very
wow,
specific.
You are very specific on that one, Eddie. 789,345.
Okay.
Dot. All right.
Let's see.
Let's see.
What is the? We're making sure that we don't have a ton. I'd be stumped. I wouldn't be. I have no idea. So let's see what the answer is.
$29.7 million.
Oh my gosh. So Alice said 13. Eddie said 13. Eddie got serious. So who do you think is closest?
Well, Eddie, Alice, and Warren and Bill, I guess. Cheryl says 25 million. The chat's a little bit slow, so
it's okay.
It's fine.
So we've got. I don't know. You're gonna have. I'm stumped. I don't even know how to score this.
So we'll go Bill, Alice, and Eddie. That's who we see in the chat. So we'll go that route.
Okay.
All right. Number 2. Which is the only liner that allows passengers to bring aboard their dog or cat or ferret?
You can bring a ferret?
You can bring a ferret. Oh, if you could put the slashes in the... Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much. So which...
A ferret?
Yeah, cruise liner allows passengers to bring their dog, cat, or ferret.
Okay, so Tony G, click on it.
Tony G says Queen Mary 2.
And F.R. Humphrey says
NCL. Eddie says NCL. Bamanola says NCL.
Well,
Bill says NCL. Eddie says Queen Mary. Danny says NCL. Will G says Carnival or Carnival. Carnival. All right. Well, the correct answer would be... Oh, I didn't write that one down. It was the Queen Mary.
Oh, the Queen Mary.
I didn't put the answer there.
Queen
it
Mary?
Was the Queen Mary. So
okay,
we've
we
got
Queen Mary.
We did Tony G.
G.
And we've got Eddie. And we've got Alice.
Eddie and Alice are tied for first place with 2 each.
All right, so here's the third one. Many scenes from, I can never pronounce that movie's name. Poseidon, thank you.
Poseidon?
Adventure were filmed aboard what vessel? I'm going to move us to go there. There we go.
Okay, many scenes from the Poseidon Adventure were filmed
about what?
About what vessel?
Yeah, about on which vessel, yeah. So I just highlighted. That's how they put it in the thing. So, anyways, what ship was filmed, or many of the scenes of the Poseidon Adventure were filmed on what vessel?
20 seas at cruise ships. Yeah, I agree.
Which cruise ship?
You are right.
Which ship?
So, was that about a certain sinking, or was that just about the? Eddie says the RMS Queen Mary.
RMS Queen Mary. Alice says RMS Queen Mary. Okay, you guys, go to different rooms and not working off each other. Danny D says RMS.
Bamanola says Queen Mary.
Yep.
Facebook
user says Queen Mary. And Bamanola says Queen Mary. Correct answer is the RMS Queen Mary.
Okay, so let's see.
So going up, we've got, Tony G's right, is on a cruise ship. But we'll give Tony G it, Eddie, Alice, and Danny D. We'll give 4. What the heck?
Okay. All right, let's go.
Perfect.
Oh, well, let's see.
We're in different rooms, mister.
Alice?
Yes, Alice said he's copying off of me. That's probably more like it, Alice. I believe that a whole lot more.
Okay.
All right. In 2015, who became the first male godfather to christen a cruise ship? Name the person and the ship.
Male godfather?
Yep.
So
there's only one.
Wouldn't Godfather be a male? Wouldn't it be Godmother if it was who's the first male Godfather? What?
Yeah. Well,
the first male Godfather?
Okay. I copied the questions down. So that's how they were typed.
The first male Godfather.
Yes. So who was the first Godfather or the only Godfather on a cruise ship?
Okay, the only Godfather.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. It's the only Godfather. So wouldn't it be like Shaq or somebody like that? That'd be cool.
Yeah, but Shaq was not. Oh, ooh, someone's got Pacific. Pitbull, or I think you meant Pitbull.
Yeah.
From the NCLSK. Oh, Eddie, you did not quite copy Alice correctly this time. She must have been holding her covering up her answer. So the B looked like an F, but yep, there NCLSK says Pitbull. Pitbull. Ashley says Pitbull. All right, the correct answer is rapper Pitbull was chosen as Godfather in Norwegian Escape.
Okay, so who gets points on this one?
Well, who do we? So Eddie, Alice, and Danny D.
Okay, so Eddie, I don't know how this is working, but Eddie has 4 and Alice has 3.
Interesting.
And Alice, I'm telling you, the damage all the way to go.
Number 5. Which cruise company boasts the most ships with over 80 river and ocean vessels?
Over 80 ships.
Yep.
80 ships.
The key is where it says 80 river and ocean vessels.
River and ocean vessels. You can hear our dogs having a freaking heart attack out there. Okay, we've got some. Okay, we've got Tony G. MSC. Danny's saying the same thing. MSC.
We got Eddie that says Viking. Jeremy says Viking. Oh, I mean MSC. Alice says Viking. Very interesting. Tony G says Viking. How did Alice and Eddie?
Eddie changed his answer to MSC. Which one do we believe, Eddie?
All right. Wow, we got.
Will D says Viking.
Yep.
Dan D Viking. Okay.
The answer is Viking Cruises. They are the largest cruise with 80 river and ocean.
Since Eddie jumped ship and went to MSC, but he first said Viking.
Well, he did first say Viking, so I think we got to. And he was the first one in the chat to say Viking. So let's go with Eddie. Alice. And Tony G.
Okay. So Eddie's got 5.
And Will G. They typed at the same time, so we'll give it to Will G also.
How do you know? Oh, because they say 641. Yep. Okay. Yep.
All right.
Where are we at?
Eddie says, Cindy.
Calling you out, Eddie.
Okay. Says, all the horns on Disney Cruise Line ships play the first notes of what song? So what song does the Disney Cruise Line ships play? For anyone, I don't know if anyone in the chat's been on a Disney cruise, but do you know?
No. What would they play? What is an iconic song? You know, they should do Steamboat Willie's theme song. Oh,
so Tony G says, when you wish upon a star.
Alice says the same thing, when you wish upon a star.
Alice says, when you wish upon a star. Danny says,
this must
wish
be commonly
upon a star.
known knowledge. Everyone.
And Eddie says, oh, Eddie, you're kind of slow with the copying this time, buddy. A little slow typing.
Damanola, when you wish upon a star.
Damanola says, wish upon a star. Absolutely. And the correct answer would be, when you wish upon a star.
Okay, so who are our first 3?
So we've got Tony G.
All right.
Alice. And Danny D.
All right, so Alice and Eddie are tied for first place with 5 each. Then we've got Tony G in second. And then Danny D in third. And Will G and Bill pulling up the end of the line there.
All right, here comes number 7. Who was the first cruise line? Or what was the name? What cruise line is the first cruise line?
Who isn't like...
Okay. What was the first cruise line? What was the name of the first cruise line?
Who was the first cruise line? I declare myself, I identify as a cruise line. All right.
So, who was the first cruise line?
All right. So Alice is saying P&O. Eddie is saying White Star. Danny D's going with P&O. Never heard of either one of those. Tony G's going White Star.
Eddie says P&O.
Eddie says P&O.
He changed his mind. Will G says NCL. Bamanola says P&O. All right. The correct answer is P&O Cruises. They started in 1844.
Oh my gosh.
The oldest cruise line.
1844. Wow. Yeah. Recreational cruising. Not new.
Number 8. What is the busiest cruise port? What is the busiest cruise port?
What is the busiest cruise port? Busiest. So it's probably not here, right? Probably not in these States. I don't know.
What is the busiest cruise port? Eddie says Miami. Tony G says Miami. Bamano, yeah, that is old. Very old cruise line. Carnival now owns them, but they started way before Carnival did. Then we've got Eddie says Port Canaveral. Danny D says Miami. Alice says Miami. F.R. Humphrey says Miami. Bamanola says Port Canaveral. And then Alice went Port Canaveral. All right, so we do have 3 correct answers. Do we not? Let me check and make sure.
Oh, we got new comments, though.
Yeah, we do have 3 correct answers.
Embarkation.
Embarkation says Cosmo. You know what? Yeah, that's a really, really good guess. Really good guess.
Everyone goes there.
Everybody goes to Cosmo. The busiest cruise port is Port Canaveral.
Okay.
They took over Miami last year. And so Port Canaveral is the busiest cruise port now. And so first person say Eddie.
Eddie.
Then we've got Bamanola.
Okay.
And then we got Alice. I think that's correct. I'm looking on here to see. Yep.
Okay.
That's what I see.
So Eddie and Alice are still tied for number 1.
Man, my phone is slow. I have a bad time typing on my phone too, Will. I'll tell you that.
Tony, she said.
Oh, you didn't specify a time point. This is true. I did not. Yeah, but they did take it over. So that's true, Tony. You're right. They just took over this last year. Yeah. Before that, it was Miami. Absolutely. All right. Number 9. How many cruise ships does Royal Caribbean have currently sailing?
Currently sailing.
How many cruise ships does Royal Caribbean currently have sailing?
I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. I wouldn't go like 7. Oh, I was way off.
All right, so Alice says 60. Bamanola says 15. Eddie says 60. Tony G says 21. Danny D says 60. Will G says 35. Tony G says 24.
Any right answers yet?
Yes, I see one right answer, I think.
Uh-oh, you don't remember the answer?
Yeah, I think I see one right answer.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right. Yep.
24.
24.
Well, Embarkation Nation came in with 26.
So I see one correct answer right now. So I do see one correct answer, which is Tony G. Do we see any more?
You want to roll up a little bit and see if anybody else said 24?
No one else says 24.
Okay, so we've got the one and only.
So hint, hint, hint. I only see one so far. Oh, we got 3 now. We got
well, after we've got
Eddie. We've got Eddie and Alice. So Tony G, Eddie, and Alice. All right. And the last one. What is the name of Carnival Cruise Line's newest ship that's going to sail to Alaska? What is the name of the cruise ship Carnival's newest cruise ship that is going to sail to Alaska?
Fuzzy. Tony G says Luminosa. Let's see.
So we've got Tony G that says Luminosa. Eddie says Luminosa. Danny D says Luminosa. Alice says Luminosa.
Actually, Alice said Lumisosa.
Lumisosa. Well, I would have problems spelling it myself. I did have problems. Luminosa by Bamanola. All right, the correct answer is the Carnival Luminosa.
Okay.
They had
So
purchased
Tony
that.
G gets a point.
So it's Tony G, Eddie, and Danny D.
Eddie and Danny D. Okay.
Awesome. So who won?
Well, it's Eddie. Eddie won. Let's see. Alice came in second, then Tony G, then Danny D, and then Will G, Bamanola, and Bill.
Awesome.
So good game.
Good games, guys. Welcome. That was a lot of fun. So, yeah.
Okay.
So that was awesome. So
I think that's it for today then, right?
Congratulations. Yes,
Congratulations, Eddie
is being congratulated by his lovely wife. So congratulations, Eddie. No prizes, but you do get.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
he's saying he wants to win the brain. And pry it out of our cold dead hands.
Yeah. So we're not the brain people there, so we'll have to get an SCT. But this has been a lot of fun. We want to thank everybody for coming in, and we have had such a what's that?
The two bills tied.
The two bills tied. Yes, they did. So, but this has been a fantastic time, and we hope that you guys are having a wonderful evening. We're so looking forward to Tuesday nights, and you guys brighten up our day every time. And what's that say? We got two at home, LOL. Yeah, well, we got one. We worked hard for it, and we're still trying to figure out what we're going to name it. Someone did mention that we should name Damn It Brain, but I don't know. We'll have to see what we're going to end up naming.
Says, hope I can win a few trivia contracts during the booze cruise.
Yes, hopefully. Well, every once in a while we do okay on those, but man, there are some people there that are just crazy at the trivia, and Captain Billy's not in here tonight, but he is fabulous when it comes to
the amount of medals that man has for winning trivia on ships. He's amazing.
The ship on the stick and everything. He is just absolutely amazing. So,
and F.R. Humphrey
says, I learned something tonight. Awesome. That's one of the things that we want to try and do. We like having fun. We always want to have fun, but we're hoping that we can always also bring some good information to you guys. So we hope that you do enjoy our format. If you do have any recommendations on things that we should try or things to change, we are open to it. So I won 7 oh my goodness, you won 7 trivias on your last cruise.
Okay.
Wow. We are hanging out with you on the booze cruise. Because we're
looking over your shoulder.
Yes, because yeah. I mean, we've won every once in a while, but not a whole lot. So but it is about our time to wrap up. We just have a couple minutes left. So we want to thank you guys again for coming in tonight. And we hope that you guys do have a wonderful evening. Coming up next is Nautical Nurse Nancy. So make sure you go check her out and let her know that we sent you her way. She has a wonderful live show that's coming up in just a couple minutes. So make sure you go check her out. But we hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a great week. Name the brain
Berry Brain.
Berry Brain. But hey, you know what? That might work just in your honor, Jeremy. We'll name it Berry Brain, and we can take it on our berry hunt, our berry bear hunt.
We're tired. All right. Thanks, guys.
So, and then what? I'm in
Okay.
cabin
We're
8307
coming
during
right
the
over.
Booze Cruise. We are coming and we are partying. We got you coming. Awesome. And together we travel. Peace and blessings all. Thank you very much. Bamanola says, great show tonight. Thank you guys. We hope you all have a wonderful evening and safe travels if you all are headed to a cruise, headed to see the family, whatever you may be doing this week. Have safe travels, and we hope to see you guys next week. Again, have a wonderful night, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Happy travels.
We'll see you out there.